Sean Diddy Colmes placed on suicide watch at New York jail. Sources call it routine. So it's not like a big deal, LA time. Nah, just a regular thing. We put guys on suicide watch. He's in custody right now at Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, as he awaits a trial on sex trafficking and racketeering charges, and was placed on suicide watch by officials. The source said that the suicide was routine. The Metropolitan Detention Center, which has housed inmates like R. Kelly and Epstein. Epstein's associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, has a history of violence and squalid conditions. Prosecutors unsealed their indictments against Colmes on Tuesday, charging him with sex trafficking and racketeering, a bunch of other things, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Vinny, I can go to the next one. Diddy as bad as Epstein, as cops recall rooms with hidden cameras on the freak off. Kim Porter's book comes out. Diddy talks locking women in a freak off party and resurfaced clip. What new things have you found that maybe we should know about?
It's not necessarily new, Pat, but it's like just look at this pattern. We've seen it before, and everybody, I'm telling you right now, everybody in the music industry and everybody in Hollywood knew about this. Okay, there's no BSing about it, Pat. I knew about this guy when I was in Hollywood, and there's some other people that I know that have these type of parties. I don't know about the cameras that I would never go to, and I was warned not to go to. Okay, it's no secret. Just like Epstein, just like Harvey Weinstein, and everybody knew. Look at how many videos, and everybody praised them. Michelle Obama, Barack, all the videos are surfacing with him and Diddy and all these people. Even Usher, Pat. Usher deleted his Twitter account. Deleted it, right? Or took everything down. He deleted a bunch of, I think, 7,000 tweets, and then came back a day later and he put...
Me again?
He wrote, account got hacked, and damn, y'all ran with it. It's not a secret. I'm tired of everybody playing this game, okay?
Well, actually, read the comments on what people said. Let's see what people said, like if they bought it or not.
Okay, yeah.
The old...
Did he hack your butt?
The old... The account got attacked and hacked.
That's the first one. Oh, that's security. Keep going, Robbie. So crazy how it got hacked, but instead of posting crazy stuff, the hacker just deleted your post and Diddy got arrested. And all the stuff with Justin Bieber. So weird, we all ran with it. Right, bro? Nobody's buying that, dude. So, Pat, the majority of these, Pink said the same thing.
That's the best one.
Yeah, but guys, Pink and somebody else, they deleted their stuff a little while back. But Usher, in his own words on the Howard Stern show, like when I tell you guys, these demons hide in plain sight, like Diddy, he said on Howard Stern, Puffy would have his parents send him to Flavor Camp at 13 years old. Your parents are sending you to a camp with a grown man, Pat. I know, I'm around you all the time. I know we're your kids, and I know you trust me, and I love you. Would you ever send your 13, would you send Tico?
Stop it.
Are you freaking nuts? I don't care how famous he is. And in this interview, Rob, you don't have to play. He says, Howard Stern's like, oh, I bet you there was girls and orgies. And he's talking to him as he's 13, and he said, there was very curious things happen. And then you got a video of Usher and Diddy in his bedroom with Kevin Hart, and he's interviewing him. And he said, I would wake up in the morning with Usher in the morning, and then he catches himself, and it's a moment where they're all laughing and it's all a joke. And I think, in my opinion, Pat, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber. This kid, to me, it looks like he has gone through hell.
By the way, do you have the Kevin Hart one?
Yeah, I sent it to you, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him, and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the Frosted Flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories, and people just laugh about it. We giggle. Like, this is it right here, Pat. Go ahead, Robbie.
Off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was
10 years
a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes.
Wake up till Usher.
He used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this for me. So Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
And think about it. And back to Justin Bieber. There's videos, and we don't have to show any more videos. There's videos of Justin Bieber as a child with him, as a child. And again, the parents letting him sleep over. Just uncomfortable, awkward moments. You played the song, Pat, this weekend, Lonely, by Justin Bieber. Yeah. Guys, that song, after everything that this kid's been through, hits so different. It got me emotional in the car. And then look at all the videos. And again, hiding in plain sight. How many videos of Jenny McCarthy at the American Music Awards kissing and making him, he's like, I feel violated. The kid was telling us. James Corden sitting there sniffing him like, I love your smell. It's like, we all see it. We all seeing it happening. And I know we're not going to show the video, Pat, but there's a video out there for the viewers that want to watch it. There's a nightclub. Somebody has a camera. Trey Songz is standing next to Odell Beckham, and he sees the camera come, and he goes, yo, to signal to Odell. And you see Justin Bieber coming up. His head was down in Odell Beckham's crotch. And it's like, I can only imagine, Pat, how difficult it must be for these kids, for an Usher or Bieber to come forward. But I think the best thing that could happen, and I get it, I don't understand because I've never been there. A guy like Usher and a guy like Bieber should tell prosecutors or something what these people did, because if they don't come and tell them, Pat, there's another P. Diddy walking around. There's another person that's going to keep violating these young kids, and nothing's going to get done unless people start talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have here, Rob? What clip is this with Kutcher?
So this is Ashton Kutcher. He was on the Hot Ones where you eat chicken wings and are interviewed while you're doing it. And this is him talking about going to Diddy parties. Yep.
Yeah,
that's how it works. Eat the hot wings and yeah. While you're doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Eating the wings.
No, I mean, we're talking. I thought maybe that's a crazy interview if you're doing like.
Oh,
so how was your day? But go ahead, play the clip. You threw me off, Rob, when you said that.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's okay.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote. If you have one, yeah.
Wow. Okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment. So it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked because he was like, "Yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me," and I was like, "I don't want to tell you. Everybody's on the table." He's like, "Not me. I'm off the table." And so that started our conversation. We became fast friends, and we used to just hang out, watch football together. And
they just go on for a minute, but if you want to hear a more interesting clip, this is Khloe Kardashian on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where she talks about attending Diddy's butt naked party, and she talks about Justin Bieber being in attendance. If you want.
There we go.
Here we go.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far French so good. Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Chloe when I grow up, Court. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
And then there's one final clip. This is Diddy talking about locking women in rooms and turning up the temperature at his parties.
Look at this.
This is an older clip from the 2000s on Conan
but my point is in plain sight saying what he was.
Okay. Now we need alcohols. Right. Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just a different blend. You need the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat? You mean physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning?
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy.
Well,
locking girls up, put the air conditioning.
Well, he's called Black Epstein for a reason.
Yeah.
We're going to see what happens here.
Yeah.
And it's so funny when you roll the tape and you go back 20 years in the past and you're being like, this guy was definitely getting his freak on here. But I'll say this, it's not illegal in America to be a weirdo or a freak or get into some wild stuff. What is illegal is when you take that kink and you actually turn into an absolute monster and become deranged and think that you are playing God and that you have the Messiah syndrome or Messiah complex, and you think that you're untouchable. And you talked about this before, Pat, but here's the only difference that I think will hopefully happen versus Epstein. Remember in the movie American Psycho with Christian Bale. Every time that he did something wild, he would come out and say, I got to go return some videotapes.
Yeah.
I got to go. Diddy, they got the videotapes.
Yeah.
They found the tapes. So what we have right now is we need to be able to basically process what's fact, what's fiction, what are allegations, what's rumors, and they're all going to be on the tapes.
Yeah.
And roll the tapes. Let's see what's going on with Diddy. And there's going to be people out there that don't want these tapes to be seen.
But Adam, here's my question.
And how much are they willing to pay for these tapes?
Do you actually think we're going to see any of these tapes? Just look at with Epstein. We know for a fact that there is a trove of these tapes and people have seen them. Okay, they're out there and they insinuate and all these people are on
who
camera.
Has the tapes?
Well, exactly.
Does the FBI have them?
Well, of course
who
they
has
do.
them?
Well, the FBI has to. Whoever raided this house, Adam, whatever he did with them.
You talk about accountability.
Yeah.
If the FBI raided the house and they have tapes and that's what they have.
And how many years?
Let's make sure that they're not lost.
This is why we want to confuse all of these people that are losing their minds and saying stuff like F America. To combat that and compete against it, the way you do it is give the opposite energy to it. This is why we want 1 million people to wear the gear Future Looks Bright with the American flag next to it and the Valuetainment logo, okay? If you love America, okay, and if you believe Future Looks Bright, and you support this brand Valuetainment, which represents capitalism, entrepreneurs, free thinkers, family, core values, those things that you watch this content for, go represent this gear. On November 5th, we're going to do something. By the way, the hats, the shirts, the gears, the hats are being ordered left and right now, both the white and the red. This is brand spanking new merch drop that we just had right now. Don't be the person coming back to us in 2 weeks saying, hey, can we get these things or not? It's out there for you to order. Go place your order. Link will be below. When we have our party on November 5th, the way to come in, aside from buying the ticket, we want 1 million people to wear the Valuetainment Future Looks Bright gear. Go represent it, wear it at work, wear it at church, wear it at the gym, and see how many other people will come up to you and say, hey, man, me too. You too, me too, me too, you too? Yeah, me too, man. What do you do? Let's exchange information. That's exactly what's happening with Valuetainers. The right people are founding each other. We love you. We appreciate your support.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.